Mic test. Mic test. All right. Woo! Woo-wee! What's going on, y'all? Happy hump day. We're live today at Z-Rex. No noise. What's today? The 5th or something? 5th of April, 2023, about 9:30 in the a.m. Again, hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a little cloudy over here in central Texas. It's kind of cold. It's kind of wild. We keep getting these little spurts of cold weather, but who cares about that? We're not here to talk about weather. Let's talk about some price action because we got plenty of it to talk about today. Some good stuff. Let's start with Mama Bear, as we traditionally like to do. Let's go to the weekly, just kind of see how that's shaping out so far. Oh, look, it's another doji. How cool. So really nothing happening on the weekly or even the daily. We're just kind of struggling. There is one place in the top coins that is looking pretty good. Even on the 458, I mean, we are real tight on all of this freaking price action. I mean, look at this crap. What is this? We get up here on the top, and it has now been since the 17th of March. So 18 days, almost 19 days of this real tight range. There is one that has broken out, though, and that is Unicorn Shirt Man. Unicorn Shirt Man is saying, suck it, Bitcoin. D5 for the win. Let's go. It's pumping hard. Very nice candle here on this daily yesterday for Tuesday's close. I really do like this open and close above this range here. See if we can get some follow through going. Next major resistance is at about 2,000 whole on the charts here. Next stop after that is about just shy of 2,400. So this could be getting into some real bullish territory, man. So excuse me. I was wishing that Bitcoin really would kind of follow through here, but ETH led the bull market last time. So maybe it's going to do the same thing this time. But very nice daily close. This is just really reiterating the mid 1700s as major support. And now I will ratchet that up to about 18 flat. So previous resistance becomes the new support. And let's look at the weekly, how that's structuring. Very nice. See, this is what we want to see on Mama Bear too. Nice open and close above all this range, getting follow through. Bulls really want to see this biatch close above like 1860 and engulf all these wicks on the candle. And you can see definitely there is resistance though, just up under 2K. So you got this little local high here, and then this horizontal that has lots of touches on it here and here, and there. You can see a bunch of them. So that is nice. I do like that. So just kind of building this chart up slowly but surely. Not too shabby. Mama Bear just kind of lagging a little bit, but still looks perfectly fine above. Oh, I need to turn my phone off here. Above that, about 26 and a half or so. Below that, then maybe we get a retest to the breakout zone. But until it's below that, this still looks good, and structure is building to the upside. Let's go to futures real quick. See if we're kind of getting the same there. Yeah, just sideways. Just sideways. Let me take off this EMA. We don't need that. We don't need one more EMA. I got enough of those. The ETH candle isn't quite open and close above range. It is nice, but it doesn't look as good. One thing that is noteworthy on the futures is we're nowhere near, bull zone on RSI, which usually people use 70. I like to ratchet it down to like mid 60s. But yeah, so we're not even above there yet. So that's kind of interesting. That's a little surprising. What about on the 3 hour? I like to use the 3 hour for futures because they're not open 24/7, not like a true 24/7 like spot prices. We do have it on futures though. We are up here a little bit, so that's okay. Just a little different there, but hey, as long as we're above, about 18K, it's fine. Litecoin, ooh man, I really like this formation right here. This flag building up, lots of compression. We've got the 21 over here. This looks real good above 88. It is squeezed for sure, but I got to lean a little bullish on this just because all the slopes of the EMAs are pointing up. We got 21 up, 55, and they're in perfect chronological order here. So this looks pretty nice as long as we're holding 88. Looks sexy time and clearing that 95 like we mentioned on the last video and breaking this trend line, which we're almost there. Just horizontal for another week or so, and it's just going to meet it no matter what. Squeezy McSqueezing. I mean, oh, come on. It's reconnecting already. Tisk. Trading view. Tisk. Why are you doing that to me, Trading View? Come on, bro. I don't know why Trading View does that. Sorry. Sometimes it just drops the connection. I don't know why. I can't really do anything about that. I got great internet, at least so they say. I think it's just Trading View is just kind of new with the streaming thing. But anyway, tight price action here. I mean, 20.50 and 21.50. We're literally at $1. Big moves are coming on price over here. And we've already seen that on some stuff like XRP. Is this just retesting the previous little pump above 48? Like we mentioned on Monday, looks fine. Well, it looks like over at some point on Monday's candle, we did test 48. And the bulls did defend it very well so far. So that's reiterating the importance of 48 looking good right there. Don't have any problems as long as it's above 48. Let's see. This one, it's a little bit lower. I mean, really, you kind of have to ratchet it all the way down to about 9.7-ish. As long as it's above 9.7, looks fine. All the EMAs, everything's about to curl up except the 200. We probably need about 5-6 more days above about 9.5 pennies or so, and that'll start curling up too. So looking pretty nice. Tron is still just ratcheting up. Look at this. I mean, they're big moves, man. There are such big moves behind this compression right here. And I have to lean a little to the upside. You never know, though, because crazy shit can happen. This market is pretty wild and pretty volatile, so if the shit really hit the fan, although Bitcoin and crypto reacted well to the banking stuff that happened, earlier back over here, even though it did react good that time, doesn't mean it will another time, because it was just like Silicon Valley Bank or something. If it's like a bigger name, it might have a different reaction, possibly. I don't know. But if it does go the way of like the Cyprus in 2013 and part of 14, it's looking like Bitcoin will be treated as like, a safe haven bank. Own your own money, limited supply. So that could be in play right now. Just watch that price action, though. It will tell you what's up. Dot, more consolidation. Look at this. I like this recross. Mega supported about $6 as long as this is above 6. I don't hate it at all. ADA, it's riding up this trend line. Can't hate it. on Monday's close. We came back and tested the tops of these candles. We're getting continuation. Looks pretty good. Link is setting up pretty nice here. I still like this above $7, and even like $6.90-ish looks pretty damn good. I like these EMAs just all stacked on top of each other right here. No Momo on any of the oscillators quite yet, and we're right in the middle of the box, which makes sense for the oscillators to have no momentum. But man, we start testing back above, 770. Probably get a shot up here to this little peak area around $8-9 where it keeps getting rejected, and then that's the next real test of a price there. EOS just climbing up. We're getting the similar setups here on a lot of stuff. I don't like Monday's candle, to be fair, engulfing this previous stuff, so a little bit heavier than some of the other ones we're looking at. BCH, same shit, different day, in the range, playing out like a range should. Nothing really that special here. It's right in the middle of it. EMA is a little bit sloppy on this one, but looks fine above like 120-ish. BSV tried to pump a little bit up to 36.69, of course. Right under the 21, though. Still getting worked by the 21. The day this thing doesn't open and close above the daily 21, I'm almost certain that thing will go to $40 pretty quick. So, and maybe even stretch to the 200 MA, which is this dotted gray line right here. You can see that does happen occasionally. Happened over here, happened over here. It did not happen right here. It just went to top of range. So in that scenario, that would be the 40. Best case, we're probably looking at like 43. XMR doing nothing, just consolidating. We do have all the EMAs in chronological order on here. Mega support at 150-ish, 152. Just got to clear this 161 area, and I'd be looking for mid 170s on that. Zcash, not great. Decent support around 35, $36. Kind of just working it out. It's not the best chart. To be fair, Zcash has kind of one of the weaker charts in crypto land. It's trying to do something, I guess, above that 36 area. And, if Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to keep up and keep their Momo going to the upside and building to the upside and staying above these critical levels, this thing will catch up eventually. I just think a lot of these altcoins just aren't quite believing that we're going into a bull cycle. Some of them are, but I'd say most of them are just confused still. Dash looks a little bit better. I mean, look at this price action, y'all. I mean, tight price action, a few dollars for pretty much almost going to be a month coming up here next week. So it looks pretty decent above 54. Can't hate it. Doge. Oh, everybody's excited about this one, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Give me 1 sec. I got to check something real quick on another. I just need to make sure what time this is. At 10 o'clock that starts. Okay, cool. Man, so Doge, you probably already know. If you follow crypto, you already know what's up. It's pumping here. Let me refresh this just in case. Hold on. It might kick y'all out for a second. It just still says connect. There we go. Reloaded. I think it's better now. I don't know. It was just like stalled out. The screen was frozen or something. I'm not sure what was going on. It was kind of lagging and being funny. So I just had to refresh that. Just get a moment for anyone that was connected to come back. All right, that's probably enough. Let's see. Doge, y'all probably already know the news on this if you follow crypto, as I was saying. Twitter logo, it is pretty hilarious. To be fair, you just open Twitter, not even log in, and it's freaking right there. You can see it. It's kind of funny. Love it. This is not like a surprise. I think everybody kind of knew that, Elon loves Doge. There's just something about Twitter. They're going to do payments with it. Maybe it's been rumors circulating for a long time. Outside of the rumors and all that crap, though, price action. We've been bullish on this for a hot minute, man. Just as long as it's riding up this trend line, that 7 cent area, beautiful. We're getting the follow through on it. mega follow through, I might add. We were looking for, 14 if this starts to build up. This one candle is pretty large. One thing that's super noteworthy right now, actually, a few things. Let's go over them. One is look where we stopped on price. Dead on. I mean, it can't get any closer than this. The mama's right here. We got the 2 touches of the candle. It's literally right there, just shy of 10 cents. So that's going to be some pretty major resistance right here around 10 cents. That's also on the 2-day. It stopped right there as well. And I think the 3-day also stopped. Oh, technically the 3-day actually did make a higher high. So if we're trying to force some bullish bias here, the 3-day will curve fit that for us. I'm obviously partially joking there. But anyway, on the daily, mega resistance right around 10 cents. Above 10, and that probably could even ratchet down. Let's go to the 458. Wow, even the 458 is respecting right under 10 as well. So if we get a 458 or even probably like a 4-hour or something like that, open and close above 10 cents. Yeah, we didn't even get one on a 3-hour. Let's go back in time a little. Yeah, even a 3-hour probably does it at this point. Open and close on a 3-hour probably gets us to mid-teens. This is about 14.2 level because it's got to go to 420 something. And after that, it just goes back to 69 cents. No, I'm just kidding. The next major resistance is about 26 pennies. So it looks like it wants to get that. The other very noteworthy thing is volume on this is very much picking up. And we spoke about that last week on Friday, that we had a lot of volume on it. And that's very noteworthy because it was very obvious we hadn't seen that much volume in a while. And we're getting steady volume as price is breaking out. So this actually looks pretty damn good for Doge. And I would say above about 8.5 cents, this thing looks like it wants to run and maybe make some highs. And the Doge is still on Twitter. I don't know if he's getting ready to announce some shit, but pretty interesting price action here. And we're about to get all the slopes crossing up. Just floating above that mid-8s is going to look real nice and sexy. Looking very good. Respecting that TA like the Jesus man. STX, kind of lollygagging a little bit, but it's not really doing much of anything the last week. Just kind of consolidating. Very tight price action. Bears can't get into the neutral zone, though, and I call the neutral zone between 16 and 26. So look at it, I'm getting rejected. Bulls aren't even letting them get in there. So this could just be a little liquidation break. Could be a nice sine wave for a continuation. Even though it has slightly broken this trend line, I still do see major support at around 8 pennies on that. I'm sorry, 80 pennies on that. TrueFi, barely holding on here. This one doesn't look as good. Let's go to the weekly. Hold up. Yeah, just riding down the mama here after it attempted to break out. I mean, as long as we're kind of not making another swing low here at about 6 pennies, it's okay, but not my favorite so far. Not my favorite. Getting a little bit sloppy. The hexagons, what are they doing? They're just chilling up here on the trend line. This is make it or break it pretty much by early next week or even this weekend, it looks like. And I'm thinking above the 6.5 pennies, it looks okay. And then above that 9.2 area, we probably get continuation. And this bitch just keeps going. It's already had a very nice run this whole year. Don't see the momentum slowing down quite yet. VeChain breaking out. Let's go, VeChain. Confirming this possibly as some lows. I do like this above 2.2 cents. That's what we've been watching. As long as it's hold that, we got bullish bias. So we're getting follow through on that. All right. God dang it, TradingView. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? It even like changes the settings too to my like the mic thing, and I don't know, whatever. Adam, I like this on Monday. They went down and it was kind of looking a little nasty during Monday's stream. We went down and tested lows. That looks to be the theme actually a lot for this week is Monday went to go test some pretty critical support areas, and bulls for the most part have defended those areas very well. And this looks pretty damn good above about $11 in this trend line. It is really filling out this triangle. Crypto's funny sometimes. I've seen many times triangles get filled but like all the way to the apex. Traditionally, they do break at 70 to 80% though, which we are clearly already pretty much there. We're probably bumping up against already 80 plus or right at 80 or something. But this actually still looks real good above about $11. Can't hate on that. Let's see here. Osmos is just chilling, man. Just chilling. It's so quiet. I mean, look at this DMI. Sideways as hell for a month now. RSI, same thing. Just really, really, really quiet. If I say really one more time, it makes it extra quiet, I think. But this is just. Oh, man. Let's see. Is this a little trend line right here? Yeah, it is. Okay. So coming up right on the trend line, one more again. We going to break out this time? Possibly. I do hold some of this one. I do think it has a decent chance. And plus, the risk to reward ratio on this for me is really low. If it loses, pretty much like mid 70s, I'll bail on it. And that's like single digit percentages for just even a counter trend rally of, it's at least 2-1, even on the most conservative way you look at it. All right, Tron. Tron is kind of trying to take back off. I like this little mini flag continuation today. We get this open and close above this 225 area. It looks like it wants to at least come back to the underbelly of this trend line. There is some pretty good resistance right around 240, though, so kind of watch that area. ES, what's going on here? Majors are kind of rolling over. Traditional majors, whatever you want to call them. Russell's been dumping hard. ES looks like we're putting in kind of a fat doji with some follow through. Maybe it's just going to come down here and test the breakout zone. But something very noteworthy about this is the bulls could not make a higher high on structure on the daily just from this late February candle. They were really strong. You'd think they'd at least go up there and test. They almost did. But like we were looking at the monthly chart on a Monday, there is so much resistance right in the mid 4100s that it's going to be tough. Bulls will actually have to be real serious and strong to get past that mid 4100s. And we went to about, on a little wick, we went to 4170 pretty much, and then kind of just closed down off of that. And we're getting some fall through today. NASDAQ going right to the dang or horizontal, getting rejected so far. It still looks pretty good, to be fair. It looks better than all the other majors. And until this is back below like 12.8, I can't really get bearish on it. Although it does kind of, making not even being able to test over here and getting rejection. But let's not overthink it. Above the 12.8, it still has really good structure. Dow pumping real hard. Is it back in this range box? It sure looks like it. Above 33.5, I have no reason to think that it won't ping pong in this range now. You lose 33.5, and probably come back and test, 33. And 33K is kind of the floor on this short term. Russell's the one that looks like absolute dog crap. We got a pump, making it look real good. It couldn't even get over the trend line. Look at all this resistance as we were talking about on Monday. We got the doji print on Monday. We got that follow through we were talking about as well. And it engulfed all this. And then we're getting more follow through. This looks pretty freaking nasty. This is telling me that bears still have the momentum on the Russell. And something that's interesting about that, as we briefly discussed, is Russell holds lots of regional banking stuff. It's like 15% of the index. So is this signaling that something is coming down the pipeline that we don't really know about yet? And to me, it kind of is, especially if this loses 1740s again. We test this and bulls can't defend 1740s. That shows super weakness to me from them, because they defended it well for 10 days in a row with this little BS counter trend rally, and the bulls couldn't even get over this trend line. This is pretty weak sauce, and this is definitely the biggest concern I have on majors right now. Also, the Dow Jones Tranny Index is showing that too. So it's agreeing with Russell, which is very interesting because it's not even agreeing with itself against the Dow. So watch out. This still looks okay above 15.6-ish, but look at this. Nice shooting star doji at major horizontal resistance. Just confirming that is for real, skis. Is it going to be able to, are the bulls going to be able to defend 15.6? We'll probably find out this week. We still got Well, actually, it's a short week, so we actually only have till tomorrow. So pretty interesting. Oh, look at this. China's breaking all the way out, or attempting to, right up at the top of range here. This is the mega resistance, though. So, very nice run, though. Range trading is badass, y'all, if you can stay disciplined and don't keep holding it when it goes outside of the range. That'll get you. All right, VIX, how funny. Look at this crap. This little shit we were talking about on Monday stream, and maybe even Friday stream. I don't remember, but is this just an ink? It was maybe it was Fridays. But regardless, look at that 4. Is this another very incremental high or low? So far, it is actually playing out that way. Very interesting, y'all. This is with the backs of what Russell's doing. Watch out. And let's go look at banks. I just want to finish this thought. This is KRE. This is the regional banking sector. Look at this weak sauce, y'all. Sell off, below range, continuation. Bulls can't even make interim small time frame higher highs at this point, and we're literally on the cusp of breaking down again on this today, which is at about 41.30. We're only 20 cents away. This thing starts getting back below there, dude, something's probably coming down the pipeline. Hopefully it's not your bank or my bank, although I don't really use banks because, I mean, obviously I use them. Everyone kind of uses them. I mean, not everyone. My friend actually doesn't use banks at all. He's all cash. But regardless, most people do use some kind of bank. I don't keep lots of money in there, though. I haven't trusted them for a long time. Oil kind of just chilling up here at the tops, accepting price. Below 78.5, we probably will fill this gap. We are still in this range. It's been in this range for a long time, since November. Major resistance 82.50. This hasn't changed. Nothing's different about this chart. But it's still holding up, so looking pretty good. NG is still barely holding on to that 220 area. What the hell? It's been 220 for pretty much a week now. Shit or get off the pot. Let's go. Although if you're an option seller, you kind of like this. Time decay is your friend as a premium seller. But anyway, we're not going to go into that right now. Below 220 looks like shit. Above 230 starts to look a little bit more better. Bonds breaking out. Interesting. Okay. Notes doing the same. Yes, they are. Kind of wild there. Maybe the Fed will back off after one more bank fails or something. TMF. Oh, look at that. TMF is attempting to break out of the descending triangle structure. The first open and close right up under the 200, though, on a short week where tomorrow's the last day. Interesting time to test that. But nonetheless, it is testing it, and we'll see if we get an open and close above there to try to break this formation. Man, Dixie selling off. Major last line in the sand is 100 flat. Like 110 on euro. That's the same. It's been the same for a long time. Gold continuation looks great. I really love this chart. If this open and close is up here above about 2K, looks super sexy. I really like how this is building up. And, you know, as long as we're kind of keep building this structure and staying above 1950 and maybe this short term kind of gradually sloped line, our target is about 2,300 on gold. Silver, man, beautiful. It finally got over 24.20. It looks like it does have. It's not quite an open and close, technically speaking. It's right at 24 flat. Today, though, will likely be an open and close below 24.20. So pretty nice structure here in this weekly. Oh, wow, the weekly actually will be an open and close above 24.20. That is huge. That is a very big deal on silver if this closes above this. And all it has to do is make it till the end of the day tomorrow above 24.20. Of course, anything can happen. Silver is pretty volatile. But, hey, this is looking actually really good right here. I like that. Very nice, too, on platinum. Mega support, 950. That hasn't changed. Getting a little rejection, trying to get over 1,000 so far. You can see we're engulfing yesterday's attempt to do that. But, you know, let's just say around 1K. If we keep trying to build above that, it does look pretty good. GDX kind of agreeing with all that as well. And then we're going to check on one more thing real quick, and then I got to sign off. What is it? Let's go look at our minor index. So this is kind of a little bit concerning. I wish this was getting a little bit better follow through for crypto stuff. You know, you can kind of even see the coin and all these others have been kind of selling off as Bitcoin and Riot actually has been doing good, but coin has been kind of selling off. But you know, F Coinbase, they suck ass anyway. I don't know. Some people like them. Not a fan. Hut has a little inverted head and shoulders right here. Kind of getting a little bit of break in the shoulder. If it loses 160 again, it's going to be kind of shitty. But looks pretty good. Daily open and close about $2. This thing's probably going to run pretty hard. Sub that 160 though. That pattern gets negated, and we have to just reassess from there. Let's see. Overstock dumping today. Oh, maybe I got filled on my spread finally. Probably did. Core still sideways as hell, man. Look at this. Since February 1, pretty much been sideways as F. This thing is going to move bigly, man. It's either pretty much going to see like single digits or over probably $1 or something here in within the month, I bet. So I am long that one too. And I think that's it. Apple, AMD, nothing really going. Let's look at sector majors real fast. Just kind of everything's selling off again today. Except defense sectors. Isn't that funny? Utilities, gold, bonds, defensive sectors are going up. That usually doesn't happen in bull markets, does it? I don't know. Oh man, if Apple closes back below like 160-ish from this deep retrace into the 786, 886, that could be very bearish for Apple. I could easily see low 150s coming if we lose 160 on this. So could be a potential short opportunity on Apple, maybe. I don't really trade individual stocks that much. I just kind of like to trade gold, the majors, crypto. I'd rather play there. All right, so the wrap up, Bitcoin looking decent. Ethereum still lagging a little bit, you know, kind of even getting rejected today, pumped to 1950, and we're kind of getting a little pushback here. So that's a little bit concerning. And we don't really have any great momentum on the RSI, but hey, price action is king. All this is derived from price and volume in some sort of fashion, and they all lag. Price is the quickest thing, so as long as we're holding above 1800, I still like this chart. Hopefully Bitcoin can kind of follow through with Ethereum. But yeah, so far it's not doing that today either. Where would I get concerned? Short term, very short term, below that 26.5, like I said earlier. Then maybe we just get a little break to the 24,000 handle. And that is the line in the sand for me. Below 24K, you could start arguing this is a false breakout and being maybe testing the other side of range, which would probably be about 20,000. So, of course, we're far away from that so far. But, you know, that's just something to kind of look for. On the flip side, all it's got to do is get an even short-term time frame above 28.5, 29,000, and we probably hit 32 relatively quickly. All right, I think that's it for today. Good stuff. Oh man, I did 33 minutes. I felt like I flew through that one. Well, I felt like that was pretty crispy. I'm trying to get better and go through them faster and more concise. So if you like that, rocket ship me or whatever. Well, I guess Friday won't have a market, actually, technically speaking. I mean, crypto does. Crypto always never sleeps. So maybe for crypto, I might do one tomorrow, possibly. We'll see. But anyway, much love. We'll see y'all guys possibly tomorrow, but for sure Friday, regardless if the market's closed. Peace, guys. Have a good hump day.